over our head. We got food. We got electricity. We're happy.
Right.
I got my video games. I'm cool with that. So
I'm slowly just looking for a way to build up enough stuff to get land. That's a goal.
I'm just here to vibe.
my dad keeps telling me he's like, "Oh, invest in land and stuff." I mean, they live on 4 acres, and I don't know if I told you guys. Like, they, long story short, they sold their old house and built a house on their property, and now it's worth like almost $1 million.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you were saying something about that.
it's like they did it right.
Yeah, my mom and dad bought on 5 acres where they're at. It's surprising how little acres actually look, but how big they actually are once you start trying to utilize the land, if that makes sense.
Hey, so you have a soccer mom. What would a dad be?
I don't know.
Oh, I was hoping for some ideas.
I mean, you got soccer, like nothing flows, but
Oh, what are you trying to do?
T-ball dad. What was that, Prox?
What were you guys talking about? Sorry.
So you know here we have like soccer moms.
Yeah,
What would you have for a dad?
that's a good question.
Right? I mean, T-ball comes to mind, or baseball, football. None of it flows.
That's a good question.
Say what?
I said that's a good question though.
It is. Like, that's a legit pretty good question.
You can thank Cherry because she wanted to know for mog purposes for the carries. Apparently, Google says soccer dad. Other people are saying football. And Cherry's like, we could just do a best dad transmog in general. And then she's like, quick, is there a milk transmog in the game? Can I be the milkman?
That's funny.
Mm.
What
Hello,
hungers?
Ari. How did your shopping for Genevieve go?
It went very well. Found a few more gifts for her, so
Well, that's always fun.
yeah, yeah. So did that and then stopped by the grocery store and got her a nice cake. We were indifferent on what to do with the cake because there was like a quarter sheet cake that we could do for Little Mermaid, but it's just gonna be the four of us, so it feels silly to get a quarter sheet cake for it. And we're gonna be in Disney World, so we could have gotten one of their cakes, but then it would be expensive. So we ended up just getting like a little tiny pre-made cake because if there's any leftovers, it won't be eaten. So, but it went well.
Someone said that the milk transmog in the game is a naked female Tauren. I forgot that Ari wasn't here for the initial conversation here.
All right. Okay.
So the story is we were trying to find the opposite thing of a soccer mom that would go with like a dad, so like a t-ball dad or a soccer dad, something like that. We couldn't think of anything, and so because it's for transmog theme for the carry runs for the fox mount, and so Cherry was like, I can't think of anything. We'll just go with best dad transmogs in general. And then she's like, quick, is there a milk transmog in the game? Can I be the milkman?
Ah. Okay.
That's a pretty good idea. Won't lie.
And then someone was like, just be a naked Tauren.
Yeah, effectively.
Mm,
In case you missed it, Ashton and Miller are not going to be able to join, so we have opted to not do golf.
I saw that. I peeked at the channel and I was like, let's see. It says Mandy's playing Warcraft, so I was like, I don't think golf happened.
Let's be real, I probably would have been playing golf until they showed up.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do some Siege of Orgrimmar's. Got into a group that's gonna do a heroic run, followed by a mythic run. So I'll get the blast of the bones I need for the whatevers, the heirlooms. It's all 476 and whatnot.
Oh, I'm not even close.
Yeah. Even making us put our primary stat thread count into our note. I wonder what the cutoff is.
Just say you can solo normal clears, it's fine.
I mean, they invited me, so I'm guessing I did enough. And my intel is over 15,000, so I guess that's good.
We've made a thorough inspection of the wreckage, Your Majesty.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I just want the bronze.
I want all the silver. Give me more silver.
What? Where's this thing?
I'll take the gold.
No.
Have all the gold you want. Someone sneezes a fucking particle of lithium at my way and I'm rich. That stuff got wildly expensive.
Did it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I forgot that I had made an alliance character for the heritage armor, and I was really confused as to why I was starting at the bottom of the Jade Forest, not the top.
Ah, that'll do it.
Alright, looks like we are gonna 13 man.
wish druids can cleanse diseases, but they can't.
Are you in retail?
Yeah.
Doing the key thing?
Mm-hmm. It's an easy week. I'm like, let me take advantage
Is
of
it?
it. It is CC week and Sanguine week.
Dang. As a melee, that horrifies me.
Don't play melee.
I mean, that's just not reasonable.
You have a mage.
Yeah.
I mean, I have everything, but only melee is fun.
Debatable.
Excuse me?
Good fix.
So I'm really debating on rolling a evoker for next tier.
They're fun.
Yeah.
I am going to be playing Shaman and Pally.
Oh, Pally?
Shaman for sure, but Pally's going to be the alt. Granted, I thought about just playing Pally in general, I won't lie. There's that little bit of me that's still thinking going melee, but that is so difficult to raid lead in any capacity from. At
Speak
least
for
it is to
yourself.
me. See, we're complete opposites. Like when I'm fucking like right up there in melee, I'm like, oh god, everything's fucking trying to. Oh god, everything. Oh my. Oh, yeah.
So I tried playing Holy Pally in Remix, and that's a big no for me.
I think
Well,
all healers are a big no in Remix, though.
I don't know. Just Holy Pally seems confusing.
I don't know what state they're in right now, so I can't really comment.
I was gonna say, and it's remix, so it's very specific to that, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I know that. I was just trying to play it just to kind of get a feel for it, and I'm just like, you do what would win, huh?
Exactly.
I miss beacon spam. Or Holy Shock
Glimmer.
spam, not beacon spam. Yeah,
Yep.
Glimmer and Holy Shock spam.
That was the way.
Yeah, I enjoyed that greatly, especially back in Nathria.
Yep. What's funny too is I remember talking and bringing it up to other people when, like, during what was it? When they really weren't that well known in BFA, because like Glimmer really came back during BFA when season 3 it started to pick up, but apparently there were some good people playing it in season 1, season 2, and just no one was paying attention to them.
Mm.
And then it started picking up, and then once we got into season 3 BFA, and then of course when season 4 hit, it was all hell broke loose. It got nerfed. They Glimmer capped things.
Right.
All right, I think I've officially gone through all of my silver and separated it out into things that are going to be kept for a very long time and things that are being kept for a while but are open to be sold, and then things that I am actively trying to sell now.
So to play Brewmaster Monk, you just spin to win, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just make the only button I hit spinning crane kick. It's fine.
Okay.
I keep forgetting that I have to actually loot shit.
Sorry if all that was really, really loud. I didn't realize I was not on mute.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't really loud.
Oh, it's last call time.
Way at the bar.
Yes.
I'm in a group that I buy silver in, so I generally get it for a really good price. So it just helps that much more that margins being so thin, even every dollar on something makes a difference.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Man, they have some really beautiful coins out though. Like I can totally get why people like the collecting stuff, but for me I like collecting the silver because it's still worth money.
Mm-hmm. I use the mirror to steal Boomkin appearance, so I look hilarious shooting Warlock spells as a Boomkin.
I love it.
Whoa, leave me alone.
I'm back.
just gonna pretend you said like head of broccoli or something like that, because that
No.
sounds very tasty.
Not all of us like to eat healthy, Ari.
Okay, now I take issue with the like part about that.
That's fair. I get
I
that.
mean, fair, yeah.
Hmm.
I'd prefer spinach over broccoli, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, I put spinach in my post-workout smoothies.
Like raw
Lads,
baby spinach. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
that's the stuff.
Nice. Whatever this person did, they one-towered Galacrest, so that's always nice.
Ask them to show you the way.
This is the way.
watch your step.
Okay.
Every time I do Siege, right after Iron Juggernaut win, they're like, ah, my gate still stands. And they're like, okay, we'll shoot these giant blades at it. And the door's just like, okay, that hurt. I'll open. Like, it doesn't get destroyed, it just opens up.
Yeah, that tracks.
The door's just like, yeah, job done.
Yeah, that hurt.
Actually, it tickled.
I get denied for a level 6 key. Okay.
Sounds toxic.
Kinda does. I feel offended.
Yeah. Finally giving us some rain here.
I'm gonna ask you. I heard Florida's about to get hit with a lot of rain.
I mean, it's sort of funny where my parents are an hour south of us. They got like a month's worth of rainfall in 24 hours. Where my brother's at, they got like an apocalyptic amount of rain, like 17 inches in 24 hours. Um, and where we're at, we were supposed to get 5 inches, but we sort of got screwed and we got less than half an inch. But it's raining now, so and we desperately need it.
Lord problems, am I right?
Well, they're new Florida problems. We used to, I mean, Zoe and I talk about it sometimes when we were growing up. You could literally plan your day around the rain coming in about 2, 3 o'clock, and it'd rain for, 15 minutes, 30 minutes every day, and then it'd go, and that was the day. And Now it's just not like that anymore. It's like California and Florida split places.
Boop, boop, boom. I can't fucking see. The druid in my way. What's this? Okay.
I don't know what it is, but jury tanks scare me.
Probably because we are squishy but also strong at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, there's no in between. We go from either full health with our defensives or dead.
Man, I'm doing a +9. This jury tank's 504.
I don't remember if that's high anymore.
Kind of low.
Gotcha.
just realized we have an Og evoker. I'm like, no. It's like, you're not a real class, okay?
But they just want to be boys, okay? They just want to try, okay? They're the toddlers of the WoW world, okay?
Pretty much.
I wish Mode of Light lasts more than 5 minutes. And if you don't know, that's the toy that makes you look like one of the guys from when you're on the platform killing Elegon.
Yeah, toy. I probably have said toy. Couldn't tell you anything about it, though.
It's one of the ones that comes off the fancy Legion vendor.
Yeah, I probably have it.
I forget what the currency is. Somebody, nope, there they go. Thought somebody had trashed the attacked the trash when they were in the tube.
Wouldn't be surprised at this point, honestly, if people do still.
This hunter died 3 times in this dungeon already.
It's because it's not me. Because I'm in my monk era right now. Yeah, that's what we're going with. At least until I finish the scenario, and then I'm done with my monk era for the day. I only do the daily queues and the quest on my alts for heritage armor, because that's all that really matters to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna do anything really. But I figure I'll get all the toys.
I just have mogs left to get. And then heritage armor.
I'm not sure I care too much about the mogs really.
I'm a completionist, I have to have it all.
Yeah, there was a time back in Wrath, but I don't do that anymore.
The good old days.
I just realized that there's never going to be completing in anything because they're always going to be adding more. So it's just sort of like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't feel like chasing this every single expansion.
I just want the mounts, really. That's all I care about now.
I finished all the mounts and the toys. Now I'm working on the class apparel and the ensembles first. But also spending money on, the other mogs in the process.
you get all the mounts for Dragonflight?
Not for Dragonfly yet, but all the ones you can buy in Remix I have. And I have Taven, so yeah, that's an accomplishment itself.
Yep, same here. I'm happy I got the skin off of Sark yesterday.
Yeah, that's a big one. Congrats.
Yeah,
I have a lot that I need to get. Like 150 or so, give or take.
I told myself, I'm like, I run this every other week on, 6-7 tunes. I'm never gonna get it. And yesterday, I was like, man, fuck it. Let's do one more LFR run, just for the hell of it. Sure enough. Oh, damn.
There's a lot of skins for that, okay?
Like, I'm not worried about getting the, the color type, this and that, for each dragon mount. I'm like, I can care less.
Sometimes I purposely will leave stuff so that I can go back to it in later expansions.
I told myself I'm never gonna do Shadowland stuff again.
Yeah, I did most of that, at least during Shadowlands.
Bless your soul.
I got Felstrider while it was, current.
Bless your heart.
I already have 7,500 bronze on my character that's level 13.
Nice.
To be fair, I'm also saving all of my bonus XP until I'm like level 30. Then I can just be like, ding, 50. Time to go make my thing.
I mean, gotta be efficient, right?
Especially because I have a lot that I'm trying to do all at once.
There is no sign of Admiral Taylor.
Like, people, I can't heal stupid. Get out of the way.
What?
So I'm in Netheris going to the third boss. And, you know that one big guy in the middle of the room you don't pull? There's a trash pack right before that big guy, and it does like that big flame frontal. Doesn't
Yep.
Dude doesn't move at all. Got hit by it 3 times. I'm like, I'm not fucking healing you. Like, I usually give everybody a chance. Like, okay, like okay, I'll heal you, but if you don't move, no, fuck you. You can walk back, not me. So hostile tonight. I'm sorry.
Any of them almost show it? Hmm. Interesting. Did you know in the raids in Pandaria that Alliance and Horde have different named transmog sets?
Wait, what?
Alliance and Horde, they have differently named transmog sets.
Did not know that.
I found that out today when I was looking through to see how many I needed for like specific ones, and I couldn't find the ones that I know I could find on my Horde Paladin. But there were several I couldn't find on my Horde Paladin in the sets tab because they're Alliance specific apparently.
How about that?
Today I learned.
Today I learned in transmog school.
Oh no, I'm being left behind as a level 10 paladin. Whatever will I do? As the tank. It'd be a shame if they killed the first boss before I even made it into the room. Oh look, the boss is dead, and I'm just now getting in the room. I want my loot.
I got another lucky cricket cage. Yeah, oh, it's purple.
Oh no, the second boss is dead, and I'm still not there. Oh, and the third boss just got pulled. Cool. Man, I love being undergeared sometimes. Because they just kill everything for you, it's fine. I'm just getting carried here. It's fine.
You gotta love it.
And that is the remix theme.
It kind of is, realistically, at this point.
So do you guys think they're gonna do like other expansions?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
it's been probably very successful by their metrics.
Let me get up
I
into
can
the
only
bowl.
assume. I can only assume the development costs has got to be very low, just because they don't really have to create new content.
Yeah, I could imagine it's not too bad either. Like, there's a reason companies give you bonuses for reusing existing code, you know?
Is that dollar?
Yep, because if it saves them money, they're willing to give you 0.001% of it.
And you better be thankful for it.
Yeah, huh, because if you're not, they won't give it to you next time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a different entrance for Theramor's Fall as an alliance. Oh, okay. Doing a confusion. Was like, why the fuck do I have a cutscene right now? As you can tell, I'm very confused with my alliance character here.
I am 10% away from mastery cap.
Have you tried not?
No.
I mean, it was a good question, at least. I feel like I can't participate in this scenario because I'm torching horde ships. And I feel like I'm betraying my people. But I'm able to ride my B mount. Priorities, right?
The B mount?
These are
Yeah, there's a B mount.
I know, but where did you get it from again?
It was a BFA thing. You had to farm a bunch of shit.
But you say was, you can still go back and do it.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So it is a BFA. Just the way you said it in my head, I was like, wait a second, BFA's still around, babe.
No, it's not.
You can go back and play it.
Is that the mount in Nazoth?
No.
8.3? Oh, I'm thinking like the beetle wasp thing.
Trying to remember
Yeah,
which one.
okay, that's one also. Yeah.
Only usable on Alliance characters, which makes me sad. But it's really cute.
Oh, the bee is really cool looking. I like it.
It would go perfectly with my bee pets if I could ride as a horde.
Yeah.
But alas, I cannot, so fuck me.
Oh, look, 5 acres for sale down there by mom. Literally right in their neighborhood in Ada.
No, thank you.
Yes.
Specifically because Ada.
I know. Mom finally talked to me and let me know that yes, she'll never say anything, but the boys deciding to want to move back there caused them, to buy the home there, and then them dropping out. It took mom and dad a little bit to kind of get over that.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like, obviously they didn't mean anything by it. They were making their decisions. Everyone made their decisions, but just kind of sucked because they
The
were
timing.
well, they were gonna move up to Noble. Dad had said that was the one he was looking at because they wanted to be up here closer to us. And so, but then when the boys moved back, they were like, okay, well, we're still wanting to buy, and it's a good time with the way the dad's loan happened, so they bought then. But no, they were gonna move up here to Noble.
Target you.
Like I said, I don't resent my brothers. I can objectively and honestly say that I was upset with them. Mom's said that she's not upset with them anymore, but it did kind of hurt her a little bit. But I guess that's part of the The being a parent thing, those kind of decisions that you never know you may have to make until you do.
Nah, fuck them kids. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, my mom keeps telling me, so when are you guys gonna have kids? I'm like,
When it happens. If it happens, it happens.
like I like seeing big numbers in my paycheck. Like, I want to keep it that way.
You'd still see big numbers.
No. No, you can't. Not really. It takes a lot of work to be able to see those big numbers. Don't laugh.
You can still see them, though.
Well, I mean, you see them, but that doesn't mean you get them in your bank account. You just put them on a check before it takes it all away.
You get bigger numbers with your tax refund.
Yeah.
Until you make too much money.
Yeah.
Is there a phase out for the child tax credit?
Yep,
No, we got the child tax credit.
we did, but we got less of it than than the full amount.
Did we? I thought we got all 2,000.
Nope. It's supposed to be 3.
Now it's 2,000.
Is it only 2?
Yeah.
I thought so. Because there was something else that we were supposed to get that we don't get because of the yearly salary. Yeah, there's a few things on there.
But yeah, because 2,000 covers all the shit you have to buy for them. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no.
Did you not hear the sarcasm there, Ari? It was dripping.
Say no.
It was dripping in sarcasm.
That's why this land in Seminole's so fucking cheap. You're buying a tract of land that has the massive power line. It's running right through like part of your property, so there's pretty much nothing you can do in that area. I look randomly every now and then. Don't have the money right now to buy anyway, I know better, but I like to look. Ooh, there we go. We can go to Wheatlika. Wheatlika. I don't even know where that's at. It's an Oklahoma name, though.
It sounds like.
Isn't it over by Arkansas?
It's towards that way, yeah. It's over between Okima and Henrietta.
Okima?
Sure. Some of these I don't even know. I wish they were too. I do know Wetumpka though.
You sound like my dad right now. He always talks about these little towns in Oklahoma. I'm like, huh? What?
Exactly, and they're pronounced so weird. Like it's not Miami, like you would think. It's Miami.
My dad was born and raised, so.
$2.7 thousand an acre. This is an amazing deal.
That's so cheap.
27 grand for 9.45 acres.
What's wrong with it?
It's it's actually right off the It's right off the Highway 84, right outside of the Wilitka, right there. So, like it's just out there. They don't have a whole lot of information. You'd probably have to call them and ask. Like I say, figuratively, is generally when it's something that someone's really trying to sell, they've got information like if it does or can have a legal easement, that way you can have roads built and have access to public utilities, things like that. Because if the landowner doesn't allow a legal easement, then they can actually block things to go to your land if like it's in the way or whatever. This one's just like 9.44 acres of hunting land with the creek running through it, just off Highway 84. It's like, okay, well, is there electric out there? What else is going on? Like, but that's really cheap. Like it's $3 grand an acre. That's not bad.
That's cheap.
and it's pretty. Like there's some photos there. It's got some pretty landscape. I mean, it's got power lines running to the property. Yeah, apparently they were trying to sell it. It had a price cut of $53,000 on April 11th. So they were trying to sell this thing for like 80K, which is a respectable starting price right now, but apparently no one's biting, so they dropped it a shit ton.
Clearly.
So there's obviously either a reason, like you can't get some sort of easement out there or something that's blocking people, or they really need to sell. And like this is the time right now that if I had money, it's something like this that I'd be like, okay, it's time to call. It's time to figure out what's going on. It's time to grab Mitchell and have him go out there with me and make sure that there's nothing going on, him and his dad possibly. And just say, hey, I want to buy these 10 acres out here. What do I need to know?
You'd probably be fine taking Mitchell and one of his 12 brothers.
Well, none of his 12 brothers have the money to buy the land that Mitchell
I mean,
has
fair.
bought and that his dad has bought. They don't do that kind of stuff.
True.
Mitchell is the one that kind of follows his dad's footsteps in that realm. But I mean, you're not wrong. One way or the other, I could get some help. But yeah, this is the time where if it's like, yeah, if I had 30K ready to dump right now, yeah, I'd do it because it's not that far of a drive from here either. Can't really say necessarily down the road, but it kind of is.
Technically, everything is down the road. Even Florida is down the road.
Man,
But,
yeah.
oh, you guys, I'm gonna hop out of Discord for the evening.
Nah.
Take it easy.
Night.
I'll be on this weekend if you guys are on. If not, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Might be. I don't know. Well, I'm out of town Saturday. We're going to go see my dad. And then Sunday, I don't know.
I'll be in
around.
Disney World.
Have fun, both of you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, later, guys. Be safe.
Yeah.
Night.
What's the youngest age you recommend going to Disney World?
I mean, we took Jackson to Disney World when he was a month old.
Okay, where they can actually enjoy it and do things.
Okay, do you want them to enjoy it or do you want them to remember it?
Why not both? Question mark?
Yeah,
Mm,
I honestly, I'm thinking that Lauren may already start developing memories. And I know people say it doesn't happen that way, but I'm weird and I have memories of like being two that my mom can't explain how I know because she's never talked to me about it.
yeah, I
Definitely
mean,
seems a little more conscious at times than she really should be. It's
I
creepy.
realistically, I would say 5, 6, 7 in that range. I mean, right now is probably the first time the kids have actually been able to fully engage with going to a theme park. Whereas before they were just sort of tagging along and they enjoyed rides, but now they like fully are engaged. They enjoy meeting characters because they know who they are, and it's a surreal experience. And yeah, but that's just based upon my experience. But it's a joy no matter what.
Yeah, but if I'm spending money on them, I want them to enjoy it.
Well,
My thought and recommendation is like the earliest, like if you were wanting to go something like that, my thought was maybe like 4 to 5.
I mean, realistically, so you don't really need to pay for them until they turn like 4 anyway, because they can be 2 for a long time. I mean, we just got
As
a
long as
pass for Jenna last year, and that was sort of awkward because you're supposed to get them an annual pass when they turn 3, and we waited until she was like turning 4. And they were like, "So why didn't you get an annual pass for her?" We were like, "Oh, well, she's been going with my parents, so this is the first time she's going with us since she turned 3." almost was a problem, but like, screw you, because they're like, oh, you can get the weekday pass. I was like, so we're all gonna, so me, my wife, my son, we're all gonna have the full pass for weekends, and she's gonna have the weekday pass when we can't come. Like, the fact that you're saying this, you should be fired. It's like there's no logic behind the statement you just made.
Other than like just what a pure upsell with, is that it? Like,
I mean, I haven't. Well, so they don't sell Disney annual passes year round anymore because they don't need to. Annual passes were originally a thing to fill in the downtime. So now they've sort of been opening them up in waves, but because we were getting one for our daughter and we were existing pass holders, we could sort of have a carve out exception. But they didn't feel they didn't really want to make that carve out exception because we weren't getting it when she immediately turned 3. And so at the time, the only pass that was available for general sale was that weekday pass, which is effectively a useless pass. Unless you're like local and don't work and don't have kids. In which case, then it's a great pass. I mean, if you don't have kids and you're local, then I mean, yeah, you can make nightly trips to Disney World if you want to, but you know. But either way, I'll have passes now.
I mean, if we actually lived in Florida, we'd probably do that.
I, it,
100%.
it's definitely nice to have. They're more expensive than what it used to be just because they don't have, built-in fast passes anymore. It's all like a pay per day type of deal now if you want the fast passes. But whatever. We make good money and gotta enjoy life. We might get to ride the new quote unquote Tiana's Bayou Adventure this weekend. The
I've heard
Splash
that's
Mountain
really
ride.
fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Splash Mountain. It's just rethemed to no longer have links to Song of the South. But it's
Yeah.
pass holder previews this week, and we don't have a reservation for it or anything. But we've been told that at 1 o'clock on either Friday or Sunday, we can try to get a reservation for it. And Jackson and Jenna have never been on it, so could be fun. I wanted Jackson to ride it before they did the retheme, but he chickened out at the time. So
I'm being fair.
yeah, no, it's got a big drop.
To be fair, I would probably chicken out, and I'm a grown-ass adult.
It's fun.
I
Love
don't
that
do
ride.
certain things like that.
I don't enjoy things that I don't have control over.
Do you ride any rides then?
Some.
She does ride some, but not as many as you would like to think.
Specifically, roller coasters, I'm not a huge fan of because I don't have control over them. And they go very fast.
Yeah, being the sheer amount of theme parks I have around me, I've been riding roller coasters for as long as I can remember. There was one night Zoe and I were at Disney and it was a rainy night and we were on Splash Mountain and there was no one in line, so as our little boat came around, they just waved us on through and we just kept on riding.
That's what I would do.
It was awesome. We just rode it over and over again. We got to watch the fireworks while we were on the ride.
Right.
There we go. This ain't bad. Only need a 15% down payment right down there in Wanette, where Mitchell bought his land and his dad bought his land. It's 44,000 for 5 acres, so a little more expensive, but not too bad. I'm almost done going through all the ones that I had open.
Mm. I have 6 more tunes to start earning bronze on of the ones that I've created. I have 10 more characters to technically make at some point. But I figured I would start slow. La, 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 la. I ain't getting those. Downside of having clothies. What am I in combat with? I don't understand.
So I have been. I started playing a idle game a while ago, like several years ago, more or less, and I really enjoyed it, and I played it for a very long time, like years, like a couple of years. But then I stopped for about apparently 980 days. So I just logged back in because I own it. I bought it way back when for I forget how much, but they've added so much stuff that I'm kind of going through it right now to try to pay it and like see where I'm at so then I can do that whole restart because it's one of those idlers that you kind of build up and you keep going every time you go back through it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's they've added a lot of cool shit.
What's the game?
It's called Cell to Singularity.
Oh, that game.
What do you mean that game?
Weren't you playing that in like college?
No, no, not that old. No. I could go check when I actually bought it in Steam, I think.
Isn't it like the virus game?
No, that is called I have it purchased. I just don't have it downloaded because I don't play it on my phone or anything, but that's That's a different game.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that one's one that I need to get back in and play more of because I own it. It was the big bacteria or contagion. What's the game called?
Contagion, maybe? What's up, Sarah?
Ari, I'm sure you've probably even heard of it.
Sarah, do you know the game where you are making the virus to try to take over the world?
Plague Inc. That's what it's called.
That's boring. There's also one called Pandemic.
Yes. So Plague Inc. was the first one that came out, and what you do is you simulate a contagion, and you can play as viruses, fungus, bacteria, and lots of different things. And each different style has its own challenges in how it works. So, like a virus can randomly mutate more often, but a fungus can be hard to sense until X, Y, or Z, but something else can be spready, whatever. No, that one's fun.
Huh.
No, Sell to Singularity, Ari, if you're a idle/idle clicker fan, it's a big game. And they've added a lot more.
I'm just a small, tiny elf.
I'll look into it.
Yeah.
I'm not an elf at all.
Curiosity.
I'm just doing this for the heritage armor sets.
I wish that they let me have like an audio toggle slider. They just have music on, music off, and it sucks.
Yeah, most games have sliders now, at least.
This thing.
They need to get with the times.
Yeah. So pretty much, Ari, just to think about it this way right now, like with this game, I'm so far into it, so to speak, that I'm not. I can upgrade things under a scientific notation of E13, and it won't affect my overall how much currency I have. It's a very large number.
It's a very large number. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Whoopsies. Doing some remix? Yeah, I live in remix now. To be honest. I'm working on my heritage armors. Slowly working on all my heritage armor sets. Very slowly. By that I mean I'm only doing 4 Qs a day on each of them. Yeah, he mentioned that he talked to you. He did indeed bring it up in the discussion as I was going to bed. It's a fun little side adventure.
Oh, and there's little secrets here and there that you can find. And you can expand.
Average wait time 8 minutes.
Pretty much the goal of.
I've been in here for 15. Cool.
Cool. You're simulating life, and what you're trying to do is simulate. Oh God, it's talking to me.
It's talking to me. Could probably get away with queuing as healer. But I'm scared too.
Simulation theory, I love it.
Wrong person. There we go. Because I don't actually want to heal. That's why I'm scared of it. I don't actually want to heal. All these priestess spams Holy Nova. It's true, you're not wrong. But then I'm responsible for keeping people alive, and that's just too much pressure on my brain hole. And I can just pew pew heal. Or pew pew damage. I already Q and as a tank on anything that can tank.
Were you talking to your stream, or were you
Yep.
just not coming?
I'm talking to Sarah.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I know sometimes my mic can be a little buggy.
It's only buggy because Discord hates it now.
Okay. So now that I don't have a story going on in my ear about things that was very unexpected, I accidentally clicked on a black hole and I found the secret.
Only no,
to expand into the space.
you're not actually healing remix. Only no religion does all the work.
Um,
Yes, that was Yoshi. Yes, indeed. Tis the Yoshi.
And the idol is you gaining whatever currency you need, and like the main.
Maybe tomorrow I'll heal. Maybe. We'll see.
And it's just cool because it's like, oh, here's birds, and you can expand out to all the different birds to make your bird group stronger to help.
I'm already doing the most damage, so you know.
But it's just cool because it's lots of they've introduced the civilization times. Like I've got a branch that goes through the Mesozoic era and it's doing its stuff, and now doing other things. And then now I'm apparently going into space. It's one of the new stuff where it's like talking about.
Oh, I'm gonna eat it back. Hey, I would like my loot. Please give my loot.
I have a vision in my mind of that one Disney Plus series, Loki.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to be a little more specific there, buddy.
Yeah, with like all the different streams of time.
Yeah, that was definitely Loki. Because Croc Loki is my favorite Loki. Just because it's hilarious. Speaking of, we should probably actually watch the next season of that.
We probably should.
There's a lot of stuff we should probably finish watching, but you know.
Hard to find time for all of it.
Yeah, I turned them down at one point.
Oh, the solar system stuff. This is gonna be weird.
And I forgot to, you know, adjust them as I'm blasting your eardrums out.
I will watch Loki. I'm down. You know that.
Because I got a new mic, so I had to readjust all my shit. And yeah. I'm at that fun part of my life of new tech. This priest doesn't know how to holy priest. They're not pressing holy Nova. I know, what a goober. Avoiding my bonus experience. I can gather it later. And then magically ting level 50. So I can then turn in a quest. I'll do. And move on about my life. I'm only doing, like, a bunch of these characters for the heritage armor. So, the faster I can get out of alliance areas, the better. For me.
I will be right back. Lola is needing to go to the restroom.
Okay.
Ah, I forgot to turn that on. Oh well. Oopsies. Yeah. Right now I'm on my Lightforged Draenei. But it's a super speedy way. I know, I'm such a filthy horde. I feel weird doing alliance things. Bronze map. There, go there. I have a Lightforged Draenei as priest. Ironic. That's what my priest is. I did one of every class to start for my first several. Yeah.
All right. All sieges done.
Noise. Their name is your
I can
problem.
go buy all the heirlooms. I think I'll have enough bronze for it. Got 104,000.
How much?
104k.
Yeah, that should be plenty.
I know I've got enough bones. I've got 30 of them.
You need 42 to buy all the heirlooms.
I've already gotten the bones of Manaroth,
Oh, okay.
and I already had the Hellscream's Decapitator from whenever that was put in the game.
Oh, well, you only needed 88k then, so now you only need 80k. Yes, yes, we are still running misfits. Unfortunately, sometimes. Unfortunately for my sanity, sometimes. Woo.
Okay, they're all added, and I've got 26k to spare.
Noise. Why am I the one being attacked right now? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Hey, the guilds are going to be cross-faction, cross-realm? Yes. They're already cross-faction. Right now. They're just not cross-realm yet until next expansion. Okay, they pulled the boss. Cool. Eventually we'll be cross-region, it's fine. Eventually. I feel like I haven't actually gotten any gear. I just realized, well. Okay. I'll just let them kill everything. I'm just here to look pretty at this point. And slowly buy cloth mogs. I only have 475k bronze left to go for that. That's fine. It's fine. I don't have a problem. Don't have a problem. Yeah, once I get like level 30, I'm just gonna pop all my bonus experience from my mailbox. Why not? I'll hit 50, probably instantly. And then get to make my trial tune. And just for the questline.
Alright, now that I have completed my siege runs, I'm gonna wrap out a disc for the night.
Nah.
Have a good night.
Ba, 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 ba. I love when people just like speedrun the dungeons. Makes my life easy. That's for sure. I can just come down here, loot the boss. And then eat myself out of the instance. I'm slow. I'm on my priest, though, so... You know. Alright, I have 7k. What can I buy? Buy one thing. Cool. I'm gonna start with heroic mythic, though, because I'm not gonna be doing that shit. Horned Nightmare. Who's the next character? Slowly but surely going. I don't even know what is right. I don't know, man. I think all the rest of them after I finish these are just gonna be like druids. You are... I think this is another Lion's Tomb, if I remember right. Yeah, it is. Boop, 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 boom.
We've made a thorough inspection of the wreckage, Your Majesty. There is no sign of...
I don't care about cinematic. Let me use my group mind. Get that queue started.
back.
Hello. Aaron went to bed.
Oh, okay. It happens.
Dungeon 1. Now I can keep that too. Yeah. Perfecto. You're still there, bro? Oh wow, Yoshi has appeared in
I
my
think
chat.
I'm gonna finish off all the Pringles.
That's fine.
I don't know if your Discord's coming through very loud or not. Seraph, can you hear me? Hi.
It should be coming through decently well. I finally turned you back up. Because Seraph mentioned that it wasn't very high. Still barely?
Yeah, your Discord's not. I think it's.
There. I'll just max you out.
How about I test? No, I mean
I have it maxed out now for
I
you
can
guys.
hear myself. Yeah, I think there's going to be just a little more fine tuning now that you've kind of settled into your current setup.
Yeah, I don't know why I suddenly have to have Discord maxed out though. When I didn't before I changed mics. That's what's
Is a
weird,
good
but you know.
question. I'm gonna totally cheat and I'm gonna use your Discord to talk to Seraph.
That's fine. Granted, Seraph could just, join us in voice.
I mean, that is true, but
It's not like we're in a super secret channel or anything. Sounds like an auto
Yeah, but that would be
balancing
too
issue.
easy.
That would be too easy.
right.
We can't do easy here.
Right?
We don't have an
Now I
easy
gotta
button.
mute your stream though, because now I can't. I cannot listen to that echo of myself. I will lose my mind.
I have to
I mean,
mute my
fair.
stream as well. I generally just have it playing over on one of the screens. That way, it's going.
It's a good way to do it.
Give me that sweet, sweet ad revenue? Question mark?
No, we're both subbed. You're not getting any ad revenue off us.
Now, speaking of, don't forget, sub prices are going up by a fucking $1.
Meh.
If $1 is gonna break me, then I'm doing it wrong.
Right.
Hey, I'm just saying.
It's one of the ways I can support my boo. I do it.
You could just tip me and then I'd get all the money.
No, that's true. That's true. Hang on.
And then you can just pay for Twitch Turbo, get ad free everywhere.
Yeah, I don't feel like giving Bezos that much money.
Agreed.
But how many subs do you pay for?
1, 2. Everything
So with
else
the
I
new
do through
price,
Prime.
with that's fair. With the new price, it'd be about equal. Because Twitch Turbo's like $12.
Yeah. But I guarantee you the streamers aren't going to see nearly as much of that revenue, so I'd rather directly support the streamers that I support.
That's fair.
We still see half.
Okay.
And then we get free, or we still get ad revenue from Twitch Turbo people.
Gotcha. That makes more sense. Let's see. I was gonna do something. What was I gonna do? All right.
I'm crying in Filthy Alliance.
Welcome to the right side of the law.
I'm only here for the Mogs.
You can keep telling yourself that. It's fine.
That's literally the only reason I'm here. And so I can ride my B mount.
You're gonna ride that all the time with the new skywriting stuff, aren't you?
No,
be so
because
cool.
I'm not Alliance.
Oh, I see. Well, they're adding a new B mount in War Within.
Maybe if I can ride it as a horde.
You can. It's a neutral mount. It's called the Cinder B or something.
Attack totem.
Or they could just make every mount not faction specific.
I mean, you're asking a little too much of the small indie company that is Blizzard.
They're not small anymore, though. Microsoft owns them.
Microsoft owns a lot of small companies. And I do mean a lot. Dixon and I are
Rude.
very excited for the announcement that Drakthir are going to be able to be more than just evokers.
Yeah, that's going to be kind of nice.
I
As
might
long as you can
actually-
have more than one per server after that change.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah, it'll just be a regular race at that point, so you better be able to, otherwise we riot.
When are we not
Now-
rioting, though? Let's be real.
Have they released what classes the Drakthir can be?
No, but
think they said
they
warrior.
showed off mage. Warrior's a given because every race gets to be warrior. Same with priest and hunter. So those three are all a given. Everything else is kind of a toss up. You have no idea how much Dixon is wishing and hoping and knowing that she's wrong that they'll make Druid available.
I
Was-
would like a Vulpir Druid.
I was
So
gonna
you
say,
can put more furry in your furry.
Mm-hmm.
Go play Worgen
Yeah.
then.
No.
Yeah, well then. Sounds like a you problem.
Sounds like I'm not a Filthy Alliance minus to get these Heritage armor sets.
Mm-hmm.
See, everyone's got a price.
Everyone.
Everyone can be bought.
True. I'm a simple man. I see big numbers. I smile.
Yeah.
I just push buttons. Priorities. Okay, so now you're done.
I mean, that's all you have to do to see big numbers in Remix.
Pretty much. If I'm even given the chance to press buttons.
True. You know, it's crazy. We got back into like not just Remix, but also regular retail and all that. I think I like Fury Warrior more than anything else right now.
Really?
I know, right?
No, thank you.
I'm still just being lazy and being a hunter.
Surprising no one.
I had a temporary druid arc for half a season.
And a temporary demon hunter arc.
Yeah, Seraph was there for that though.
True.
True.
I'm sensing that I won't get to hit the boss.
A solid chance.
I made it into the room though before the boss was pulled.
Well, that's something.
That's a pretty big accomplishment in itself, really.
I ran with someone right after the frog stuff hit, and before they nerfed it, that had so much in every stat that they were literally running 4 times faster than us and just one-shotting everything.
Yeah, that tracks. I'm glad I didn't frog farm because I would have been very sad. To have myself nerfed because I decided I wanted to grind something out that badly. Sure. No one's gonna talk to her. Okay. I'll do that real fast. While I sit here and organize my life. Really, priest? No. Scary though, I'm doing the most damage right now. Oh, this priest. Right. Not very good. Combo points. Allow? Okay. That's cool. Fuck me. Ah. Shh. Why the fuck did we lose? And who did it? And when?
Sorry about being quiet there, guys. Dixon gave me a call. She just got off work.
Yeah, no worries.
That's fair. I'm just raging at this poor holy priest who keeps dying in this scenario.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
We're just annoying. Because it's too avoidable stuff. Like, they could just not stand in shit and not die.
That would be too smart for them. They are a holy priest in remix, after all. They heard it was
And-
easy, and they came in thinking that they wouldn't have to do anything.
And they're lions, so, you know.
All right, you got to get off this Alliant tape.
I mean, if the shoe fits, bro.
Yeah, well, you know, some of us here play Alliance.
I'm sorry. That sounds like a you problem.
Only if you consider it a problem, which I really don't. I'm bi-factional after all.
I mean, fair. I mean, there's really no reason for faction wars anymore, let's be real. Stormwind just confuses me.
Wait, hang on. Stormwind confuses you, but Orgrimmar is okay.
Yeah. Oh, look, my priest friend died.
But Stormwind literally has everything labeled by district. Oh, well, I wonder where the druids are. Oh, the park. Duh. Oh, where's the mages? Ah, the mage district. Okay, cool. What about priests? Oh, they're up in the cathedral district.
Too many districts. Can't compute.
Ah, yes, the Valley of Spirit, the Valley of Strength, the Valley of dicking around.
Yeah, standard toward behavior. It's fine.
Right, so much simpler and more straightforward.
Uh-huh.
Not to mention everything in Stormwind is on one, floor, whereas on Horde, you got to go up a mountain. You're diving through
That
valleys.
is incorrect. The portals are not. They are up in a tower.
No,
Boom.
the portals are tucked away in the wall, in the front wall of Orgrimmar. You can't tell me that makes any goddamn sense.
Sure it does.
Dixon
They're
says they should have
safe.
been in the drag.
That would have also made sense.
No, what would have made sense is putting them next to the mages in the Valley of Spirits where they have all their magic centered.
But they need to be by the entrance to Orgrimmar.
Right, I'm sorry.
Duh.
You know what? You're absolutely right. Horde don't have enough brain cells put together to figure out where something goes on a map.
I like Pringles.
And my point is proven. Thank you, Yoshi.
But no, Stormwind just confuses me. But that's because I grew up on Org. I can run around Org with blindfold, probably.
I'd say Darnassus
Actually,
is more
probably
confusing,
not.
but honestly, at this day, it's really not. It's all just, oh, where'd it go?
Honestly, I haven't been in Oregon so long that I would probably get lost there too now at this point.
Did you clip my little brain cell?
I specifically clipped the Yoshi wanting Pringles part.
God.
Specifically that portion of it. Because all I have to do is, press a button. Gotta use my singular brain cell. That's a word. That was really good timing for that.
So about that 15 minutes.
Obviously.
About that.
Yeah,
That's a real great 15 minutes.
I did not estimate appropriately.
It's okay.
I want to say something, but it's kind of crass, so I think I'll just refrain because I don't know these people very well.
Well, they've put up with us since end of BFA, so if that tells you anything.
Oh, gotcha. Well, then, I mean, you got to factor in, 2 minutes for the deed and then 13 to cry after.
Oh,
Mm.
I figured it would be something like that.
that hits a little too close to home. I'm sorry. I could take that joke, but like that's like mm.
So how's the wedding planning going?
1 second.
He's too busy reporting me.
Hmm.
But wedding planning is, it's coming along.
I mean, that's always a good thing.
I've had like 4 or 5 mental breakdowns a day, so I think that's average, right? And I'm not even the bride, so
That's not
there we
average
go.
then.
Okay, what if I'm the financially responsible one for the wedding? Like, does that give me a pass?
I guess because parents usually cry, so
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's why I'm having mental breakdowns. Is like I'm gonna have to pay this somehow.
I mean, I feel that. But all I can say is, even though it doesn't feel like it now, it'll work out the way it's going to work out, and it's not going to end up badly.
Oh, that's what I keep telling myself is like I'm gonna be stressed out. It's gonna be hell, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's us getting married. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be memorable. People will have a blast. And if they don't, then they can eat my
if
left
they
nut.
don't, I will yell at them.
You and everybody else, Mandy. We're gonna instead of a send off line, we're gonna have a line of people scolding the person not having fun. And just like in the
Nope.
movie Airplane, it's gonna get progressively more dark and like twisted. Like people are gonna have bats, guns, golf clubs.
All right, so I don't know what you're into, but I don't even have safe words for those because I'm not into some of that.
I'm down. Don't worry, Yoshi. I'll teach you well.
Ooh.
You're not into that, but you're into edging for 9 hours straight.
No, I just said
We
how
don't kink
bad
shame
that
here.
sucked.
Okay, that's fair.
And
You did say that sucked. That is fair. I'm remembering that conversation a little better now.
God, I forget what that was even.
It was golf with Taco.
Well, I knew. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong there.
That alone, golf with Taco.
He said something like, because like he was struggling with like finishing the whole. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll with that. And you were like, and he was like, I don't know, it's something destination, not journey. And you were like, you say that now, but you haven't had someone edge you for 9 hours straight. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I don't. I don't even know.
And of course, none of us were streaming that day.
Of course not. Speaking of streaming, I should try and get into it more and just, have fun with it and play games I want to play.
That's what you should be doing anyway.
Yeah, well, I sit there and think like the only game I'm allowed to stream now is WoW, and it's like that's not true.
You can do whatever
I
the
can stream
fuck
Final
you want to
Fantasy
do.
VIII right now if I want to, but I'm not even playing it. So,
I was streaming a browser game earlier this month, so
dude, there's some banger browser games though.
I could stream Zelda Singularity.
Heroic. Damn. Oh, nice. I'm a rogue. I am short, but that's fine. I'll just run. I'll be faster than waiting. At this
I may
rate.
okay a sec, guys.
Okay.
All right.
I have to convince myself that it's okay for me to stream for like an hour in the middle of the day when she's napping.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because if
So
I'm already playing, I might as well be streaming.
yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of like my
But-
thing.
But my motivation kind of dies because I'm like, well, it's only going to be for like an hour, and I can't guarantee how long it'll actually be because she naps so sporadically.
it's when you just let it be known that your midday streams are just that. They're sporadic, and when you have a chance, and your scheduled Wednesday, Thursday is what people should be able to at least look forward to. Then just rip roar and have some fun.
Now you're asking way too much out of me.
I know.
I heard rip and have some fun, and I was like, that is not fun when things rip.
Depends on what you're ripping. If you're taking a really big bong rip, it could be a lot of fun.
Okay, you got me there. Or you'd like take that big bong rip and all your friends start looking at you and like, this dude he doesn't know what he's in for.
Been there, done that.
Normal. Nope, you're a grade finder. I need normal. This is a normal guy. Heroic. World. Gem. It's a normal guy. Hey, you are. Why the fuck do you wander around? Barbed. Assassin. I am enjoying how much faster you earn bronze. So I feel like I'm
Oh,
actually making a
dude.
better dent in all the mogs that I want.
Getting 10k bronze or 15k if you do all the dailies and like do the daily queues is a massive change.
Well, granted, right now I'm leveling all of my like heritage tune ones at the same time, so all I'm doing is the quests. So I'm kind of limited to just scenarios and dungeons until they hit a certain level.
Right, but like you don't have okay, so once you hit level 25, that's when you can get all
Boy,
the caches.
but still, even just getting
Yeah.
the 4 caches plus the 2 from the quest is
Oh, yeah.
huge. Like I've
I was
been
gonna
able
say,
to buy
plus-
at minimum 1 transmog set each character.
I feel like it's also a thing where you also want them to be 70 as well because that's when you get the greater cache rather than just like the lesser cache when you're leveling.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I'm also just doing this for heritage armor, so I'm just getting them
That's
to
fair.
50. Gonna make a trial character for that race, and then yeet both characters out of Oblivion. So they're not gonna be around for me to care.
The joys of living
Hello?
as a cosplayer.
Ooh, what are we cosplaying as?
Oh, we're working on one right now, and I managed to find a bobby pin. Not a bobby pin, but one of the cloth pins that we use to hold things in place while we're getting it all ready to go.
Uh-huh.
Found it with my foot.
Oh,
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice. That's how you always find those, right?
Oh yeah, way more often than you think.
that's also how you find Legos. Also, if our daughter keeps scooting forward the way she is, she's just gonna scoot her little happy little head out of her bed.
Nice.
I could see it happening.
Also not nice, but nice. Because she's too young to understand what happened. And so she's gonna do it again.
Oh yeah.
Also, speaking of child, will you be bringing her to the wedding or no?
We actually plan on. I need to. Well, I'm going to talk to my sister this weekend for sure, but we plan on having her do babysitting.
Okay, like I was just checking because like I on the RSVP it will like have her listed there, so you could say that she was
Okay.
coming. Like she's more than welcome to show up and be cute little 2-year-old, but you know we're gonna have other babies there as well. Like my nieces are gonna be there and everything else. So it's like we're open to children at the wedding.
I think
Fur babies as well.
So you know how I said the thing that she was gonna do?
Did she do it?
She did it.
Did she just fall off the bed? Technically. You know, just because you laughed, if that wakes her up and she's upsetty, you have to go soothe her.
Nope, she's already back in the middle of her bed doing her cozy butt wiggles. It's fine.
We actually have tossed around the idea, and we'll have to talk about it. But we tossed around the idea of actually bringing like my sister and or like my mom and bringing Lauren with us, but doing a like where we go to the ceremony and all that, but the babysitter babysits and keeps her like at the hotel or something. But that likely.
And by
Well,
hotel, he
speaking of
means the room.
hotels, you're more than welcome to stay at the venue with us. Like we have that venue and we have a bunch of cabins and everything. Like that's open to you guys. And you guys actually have like first dibs over that since you're like a vendor that we're paying. So like, if you guys wanted to stay there, like you guys get not necessarily first pick because we're gonna have to try and plan where people are staying before they get there, but you guys would have a cabin to yourselves or like maybe sharing a house with Vera and Taco.
I ain't sharing with nobody.
Okay, then you will have a waterfall
kidding.
cabin, or you will have a glamping cabin where you'll have to walk outside to use the bathroom because it's like a 10-foot walk to
YOLO.
where they have the. YOLO. I mean, we're in the middle of the woods. You do what you want, but like there is a restroom just 10 feet from the cabins. It's just not attached to the camping or the glamping cabin.
Yeah, we'll need to go in that. Take a look at that and get all that set up.
I've sent Mandy a link to the venue so she can look at all that. And yes,
Oh, okay. What lock spec should I do?
Demonology.
Whichever one you want to do because they're all pretty good in remix.
Everything's pretty good in remix. Demonology.
Yeah, because you just get too many. You just get the stat values that you need, and your Tinker gems take care of it. The rest. But for leveling purposes, Demonology or AF are the go-tos because you have a better tank pet as Demonology, and AF is just way more mobile than throwing Chaos Bolts.
Yes, peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
I already clicked the button, yo.
I know. I was celebrating, not enticing.
That was very adorable.
Her reaction when it happens, though. She's just like, wait, what? What the fuck just happened?
How did I get over here? I'm going back to bed.
It's so adorable.
She just, like, was confused.
I mean, I would be too. I have been.
Living with
Dude,
Mandy, I don't blame you.
I mean, yeah, fair.
See, this is the joy of disappearing for a long time and then coming back. Nobody calls you out on bullshit you say.
No,
What?
I just since you said it with so much confidence, I was like, yeah, he knows what he's talking about.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said living with Mandy for as long as you have, I'm not surprised.
Oh, I mean, it's not necessarily any bullshit to call out there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a lie.
I'm super excited. There's going to be a new DLC for like the best, well, okay, not the best indie game that I've played, but my favorite indie game I've played in like the last year, and it comes out August 15th, and I'm a little upset by it because that's like the same day that War Within's coming out.
What game is this?
Dredge.
I've heard of it.
It's real fun. If you like cosmic horror and you like fishing, the game's
Nope.
for you.
You
If you
lost
have a
me at the
fear of
word
the ocean-
horror.
Well, okay, it's not like anything like super scary. It's just like it deals with, you know, like Cthulhu shit.
Yeah, you
You-
lost me
you
at the
get some
word
items.
horror.
Yep. I'm just saying, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. I'm excited that there's going to be another DLC out for it.
Oh yeah, that'll be cool. It's similar to me coming back to a game that I haven't played in 3 years and getting to go through all the updates they've added to it and all of that.
Sounds like that could be Final Fantasy.
It could be. I could be playing Final, but I'm not. I'm playing this.
Could be, but I'm not.
If I were playing Final Fantasy, I wouldn't be in Discord. Today, I wanted to be able to sit down and just chill with people hanging out.
Wait, hold up. Yoshi, have you been playing Final Fantasy 14?
No, not 14.
No.
I
have a character.
There's gonna be a point where I go back in there because I still have my level 70 Black Mage.
Okay.
I won't lie. That was at the time I paid for it because I wanted to kind of get up there and do kind of max level stuff and
Mm.
start more or less kind of saving money and doing things. But I could just I never got into it. But
That's the kind of the problem. If you skip your first character, you lose a lot of that build time to understand kind of the mechanics. Because mechanically, it's different enough from WoW and other MMOs that it needs that kind of ramp in time. And like side characters, yeah, absolutely, boost them all to hell. I don't give a damn. But your first like level up, at least through like level 30 or 40, should be to get used to kind of the feel of the game.
oh, I mean that's fair. It was more just time in my head at the time. I was like trying to do multiple things, and then I was like, well, if I'm paying for WoW and I'm paying for this and I'm prioritizing, that whole thing.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
where
but
it
once
was
you
for
get to
me.
a certain point, you don't actually have to pay for Final Fantasy until you hit a certain point.
That's true. You can go all the way up to level
Oh
60.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Actually, I think you can go all the way to 70 now.
And that, yeah, you can go all the way up to 70, and that's with each class, right?
Yeah.
And so you effectively get to play the entire game for free.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
that's, you're not wrong. That is a fair point. See, no, I'm just gonna give the guild away before War Within. Emil, have fun.
Nope. I don't want it.
Too late.
Give it to
Don't get
Ari.
fucked.
Ooh, I'll take it.
No.
I'll pass it to Ari so fast.
He's like, I will pass this fucking hot potato.
Last time I was in charge of a guild, it died, a year after it got created.
A year is a fairly decent shelf life for a
Yep.
guild.
Oh wait, no, that's not true. It died. Hold on, I need to think about this now because it was actually the classic guild that I was running.
Oh well, it doesn't count if it was classic.
It died 2 weeks after Next Ramus launched.
Mm.
But that's because
Were you demanding too much out of them?
No, it was one person stopped showing up and was done playing. I can't remember if he was a tank. I think somebody else also stopped playing. And then we were just 10-man, and so we weren't getting all the biz gear doing the hardest content, and it was like this is kind of pointless. So we just stopped signing in. But I do log on to that character every now and then to prevent Krat or Blantham from stealing the guild from me.
Fair.
I've never made more use of spreadsheets in my life.
Then with what?
I'm gonna
Wedding
assume
planning.
wedding planning.
Oh, that's fair.
I love spreadsheets.
I don't know. I like databases and reporting.
Yeah, but you're like the IT person. I would expect that. I'm the accountant. I should like spreadsheets more. I should deal with more spreadsheets than I've ever dealt with. But like, I don't. But that's more because the people I work for use different things that like I don't need to use spreadsheets to tell them what they want to hear.
I can't even be an OP warlock because they pull everything before I can even walk past the entrance of a dungeon.
Yeah, sounds like it's working as intended.
Sounds like I'm level 10. It's fine. Oh, I think I grabbed a bonus XP. Oh, well. Granted, to be fair, there's a holy priest named Boost Daddy. So,
Yeah, that's definitely a trial character.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just doing searing stuff.
Oh, yeah. Might and Holy Nova go burr. Oh, look. The dungeon's done.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous how fast it goes.
I mean, it
I'm
was
okay with
also
it,
a
though.
temple. So like Temple of the Jade Serpent is just
Yeah.
basically 2 bosses.
Oh,
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I get it. But just hearing the stories of I get why it's fun, and I'm not downing it at all. It's wild. It's
It's so
getting them
wild, dude.
Yeah, I get it. I'm here for it.
I'm
We-
here
we
for it as a
freaking-
random participant to getting carried out of nowhere.
All right, guys. I'm
We-
gonna jet. It was a good talk.
Night.
Hey, have a good
Good
night.
night.
Later, guys.
Yeah, it was pretty wild to full clear 3 raids in under 30 minutes last night, and then clear Throne of Thunder in about 30, and then clear Siege in just like I think in 45 minutes or something. Like it was a little bit slower, but we didn't like
That's because there's a
Instant
buttload
pop.
of RP.
buttload of RP, but there's like runs I've seen that were a little faster, but it's just because of weird strats and like yeah.
To be fair, we also had to spend 10 minutes waiting for Aryan Krat to die in game.
Yeah, but that was Throne of Thunder. That's why it took like 30 minutes. Throne went really fast, but again, that doesn't have a lot of RP outside of Lei Shen's bullshit with his I am the Thunder King.
Meh, 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 meh.
Here's what I think about that. Splat.
Cool story, bro. That's basically how that goes. Cool story, bro.
Ash and I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be right here.
Same. I'm watching the video again. Oh. You know, I wonder how many times she's just like fallen out of her bed overnight that we just don't know about.
Yeah, that's probably something that I hadn't thought about, but that's kind of funny to think about.
It just randomly crossed my mind. I was like, maybe that's why at like 3 a.m. she'll randomly get upsetty and cry
Maybe.
for like 2 seconds. And then be fine. And already be back in her spot whenever I actually look at the camera.
Yeah, that might be it.
It really might. The random thoughts that I have sometimes, right?
I mean, makes sense to me.
Hmm. Oh, what was so cute? I hate myself. It's okay. Okay. Bottle. Where's clothing? I'll go to the guy. Oh, I'm about
Ash
to
and I
get
have
carried again.
returned. You're about to be married again?
Nope, carried again. The
Gonna
telltale
say
sign
this.
is a level 15 healer who is a holy
True.
priest.
Facts.
As soon as you see a holy priest that's low level in your group, you just know. At this point, you just know.
You just when you know, you know, you know.
When the first trash pack dies before you can blink, you know.
I don't know. When Ash and I do our dailies now, it's just like everybody just start pushing W.
I mean, pretty much. Until you hit a certain dungeon where you can't press W past each boss,
Yeah.
aka Scarlet Halls.
Solomance.
Yeah. Certain ones you just can't.
All right, season 1 Mythic Plus is ruined now because it's Alliance Siege of Borealis, not Horde Siege of Borealis.
Oh, did you
They
not know that?
literally ruined it.
It was posted 10
But
hours
why?
ago.
I thought someone had mentioned that before that.
I mean, it probably was mentioned, but there was
We're speculating whether it would be based on the party leader or what.
That's fair.
Because
That would
some
make
stuff-
sense.
Yeah. Because some stuff in retail, or maybe it's remix, I don't know. There's some stuff that changes based on the party leader.
yeah,
It's
definitely
retail.
for sure remix.
No, it's retail too.
I was gonna say I don't know about retail necessarily because I haven't done anything that there's like specific faction things with, and it's like
Well, because you can
because if
just
you
walk
have
in to old Siege and everything now as cross faction.
yeah, because I was just gonna say I just know in remix you have the alliance version of the Siege of Ogremark RP depending like when if you're alliance you have to deal with Jaina talking for 4 minutes before you can take your portal to the docks.
Unfortunate.
And if you're horde, you just instantly get it. But then you have to kill a bunch more trash in the siege
Fair.
crafter. But yeah.
Pros and cons.
Yeah. They also nerf spotters so they won't do damage to enemy creatures. And so
Nice.
now I don't want to touch that.
Right.
I'll just
Was
get
it-
my KSH without Siege. It'll be
Mhm.
totally fine.
Doable. Right? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Technically, anything is possible. Alright, I'm done with that.
I will say this: as long as they tune things properly, it won't be a shit show season. However, it's Blizzard tuning we're talking about.
Yeah. See, you're closer.
Hmm.
Not me queuing into this dungeon as a healer, but just staying in my DPS spec.
In remix, that's totally valid.
I mean, it's a shaman. It's fine. And it's, I'm level 10. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's died. It's fine. I mean, I take that back. Bosses have died.
Or have they?
No, they have.
Or
I killed it in
have
8
they?
cents. 8 seconds. 8 cents. It's bugging me that the chat was not set up right. Actually, still bugging me that that's not set up right. Ew. Fix this shit later. Something's off. Something does not look like how it's supposed to. There we go. Okay. Actually, I need to buy. Very